Hey guys, what is going on? It is Sam here. Welcome to this video. So if you checked on my channel, my previous bank video was about 3 months ago, so I decided to make another one now just to keep you guys up to date and informed on where I'm currently standing in terms of my bank wealth on Runescape. Okay then, so I'm going to jump straight into it and show you what it looks like. So there we go, my first tab has my money in. I've got 120 mil right now, which is fairly nice. About half of it is from the Road to Torva series though, so I've got to try and make sure I don't spend it. But nonetheless, 120 mil is a nice amount. And then the next few items in this tab are just things I use on a regular basis, such as these maple logs. I like to get as much XP as I can whilst in game, so if I'm not really doing anything on RuneScape, I usually just set up a bonfire and start using these on it. And then the other things are just say the Ring of Kinship, so quickly get me to Dungeoneering, Captain's Log, quickly get me to Port Sarim, or Port, sorry. Just things I use on a daily basis, sort of, including my statue collection bag, and these sugar skulls, which I still need to use up. They're from a Christmas event, I think. But moving on swiftly to the next tab, I'm going to try and make this video about 10 minutes long. My last bank video was about 45 minutes, which was absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm going to try and make this as a normal sort of bank video length. So as you can tell by this tab, this is just for my jewelry or amulets and rings. Just to get myself around RuneScape. I hardly actually use these actually because I got the lodestones now. They're fairly good to use and they're not too bad actually. But if I ever need to use these for anything, then they're right here. My next tab is my potions. Now I did actually reorganize this quite a long time ago now, but I hardly sort of mess it up, so it's been like pretty much the exact same throughout. Got loads and loads of extreme attacks which I made for 99 herblore, still got loads of them. And I got 2.3k extreme attacks there. 773 toadstools, which I've grown all myself. My previous video was the toadstool farming guide, so make sure you check that out if you wanna know how I do it. But yeah, it's a really good money maker, and yeah, I'm enjoying it right now. So yeah, there we go for my my pots tab. Nothing too special. Got two overload doses or two overload vials with 3 doses in them each. Not much, but the most of them are in this tab here. But next tab is summoning. Very boring, nothing really in here, usually just because I don't do summoning anymore because I'm 99, I don't need to, but I do have 2.6k crimsons and 2.2k blues, which is pretty cool, I guess. Next tab is my farming. Even though I hardly ever do farming now, apart from like doing the herb trip every now and then, but still it's nice to have one just in case. I don't know how I've got 162k vials. Maybe someone gave them to me or something like that. I can't actually remember, but no, it's like probably like one of my most sort of highest amount item I have in my bank. I'm not too sure. I've got 1.8k super compost and a load of toad flax seeds, as I usually grow these. Right now I'm doing toadstools though, because like I said, it's really good money, so I'm taking advantage of that and making like loads of money with it. And then my next tab here, we have like loads and loads of junk. Well, the first sort of 2 rows are all these amulets or pendants from the Squirrel Fortune. I still need to use them up. I probably will use these when I start getting my my rocks in my statue collection bag. I think that would be pretty cool to tie them both in, make as much XP as I can. And then throughout this is just loads and loads of junk that I never really use. I've got loads of sort of auras which are pretty bad. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that's any good. I've got 470k Tuckle, 2 fire capes, Inferno ads, we've got a Cramulet, we've got the Tsar Whip 7, which looks pretty cool actually. If I actually quickly put it on, you can see. It's just a whip, same stats I think, but yeah, it's got some sort of cool effect on it. But looking else in there, I've got my Maxcape hood, which I hardly ever wield or wear. I've got Pharaoh Scepter, a Dragon Pickaxe, which is gilded, so it's gold, it looks pretty cool. I got the new crest spot. I think that's how you say it. I'm not entirely sure. It's pretty awesome actually. And that's about it. I can't really see anything else. Oh yeah, KBD heads. I've got them recently. That's an awesome drop. My first sort of like really rare drop I've had in a long time. I still need to get them stuffed, as it says down there. But that's pretty much it for this tab. Nothing too special. But moving on to my next tab. Again, this is actually like probably my most useless tab I ever use. This is sort of like the combat gear, which I just don't need. However, I just like to keep it. I don't know still why I've got like Royal D'hide. Seriously, I never PK or do anything like that. I just wear like Careels or something like that. But yeah, I thought I'd just keep it anyway, just in case. Nothing really too special. This ferocious thing actually should go in that one. Got a crystal bow. I kind of use that every now and then. Not too often though. But it's still cool just to have it. I mean, like the fighter tools, I've had this for so long now, so I kind of just keep it there. And then these last 2 tabs are where it's at. This is where all like the cool stuff is chilling. So let's have a look. Going straight in we've got my potions at the top, got loads and loads of potions. I don't know why, but I bought 10k Saradome and Brews. Let's actually have a quick price check of them. I'm not entirely sure how much they are. I think I got them for about 1k each. I'm not entirely sure if they've crashed or, you know, risen. Wow, no, I've lost about 6 mil and I'm at 465 GP each. That's like incredible. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. 6 mil is nothing. But yeah, I've got my overloads, prayer renewals, super restores. These are still pretty helpful. Got loads and loads of prayer potions, pretty much potions which are going to last me for a long time. So that's cool. And I've got some anti-fires down there. Got my main sort of summoning familiars that I use. Got some food, tabs, runes. And then loads and loads of combat gear. I did actually sort of rearrange it a little bit just to sort of make it a little bit nicer because it was a complete mess with all the items all sort of like spread out. But I got all the chaotics, and at the dungeon place I actually do have about 2.8 million tokens. So you know, I'm not short on anything. I'm going to be spending them all on XP when I hit 119, so that'd be cool. But yeah, if I was to like pull out the most expensive stuff, I got the Drygor longswords. I think they're about 170 mil for both of them together, which is, you know, quite a lot. Got the steadfast boots, Boundless chestplate, Fury of the ornament kit. I love that. Dragonfire shield, Armadillo. Looking for it now. We've got an Armadillo chain skirt as well. Got full void, which I love. It looks really cool as well. Got all the sort of imbued rings, and like I said, I've got all the chaotics, which is really nice as well. And then moving on to the final tab, you guys probably know what this is. This is my Road to Torva tab, where I keep all of the drops I've had over like the past 5 months. It's pretty epic. Like, I've got all the big drops at the bottom now, so that's really cool. I've got 2 sets of Glavens and 2 sets of Ragefire. One of them, like one of each, are my own, so you can't really count them in. Same goes with the Boundless Tassets right there, and also the Armadillo helmet, but still, nonetheless, it is a really sort of expensive tab. Now, I do know this is probably about 200 mil now in total. You know, it's really difficult to sort of PC. It takes a lot of time to take out everything individually, but this is worth about 200 mil, which is actually a fair amount. So what I will do now is take out all the expensive items and then price check it all together and then see how much my bank is worth in total. Okay then, so I've just pulled out all of the most expensive items that I have in my bank, and I'm now going to quickly price check it all by just clicking on this button here. So it adds up to a total of 273 mil, which isn't too bad. Now I do need to add in the Road to Torva tab and also the Drygor longsword, so that's a total of 370 mil. So that comes to a total of about 640 mil. So that's pretty good. Not the best in the world for like a max player, but I'm still really happy about it. Like, in times like now for Runescape, it is difficult to make a nice bank because all of these items are like incredibly cheap. But yeah, at the end of the day, 640 mil for that bank is pretty decent, and I'm really happy about it. Alright then, so that will be it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please throw it a thumbs up, that would be great. And if you have any questions, then feel free to leave it in the comment section below. But apart from that, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.